So, is he actually safe?
He appears to be for now. Well done, team.
Oh, what a relief. We got some vermouth, just in case he wants to stop by.
Oh, that's sweet, but his digestive tract is still in the pot and indisposed, as it were.
Fair point.
So we got him uploaded. What happens now?
My first concern is keeping Madeline and the assorted idiots from shooting his body out an airlock.
Why? Wait. Do you think you can put him back in it? Into his body?
I'm looking into it, but I can't communicate with the crew or even Dr. von Albesetzer. So for now, I'm mainly concerned with, preserving our options, so to speak.
Question. Does Colin know this is a possibility?
No, and I'm not telling him, at least not for now. I don't want to get his hopes up.
You're assuming hopeful is how he'd feel.
Well, yeah, why not?
It's an unsettling idea, returning to a body you've left behind.
Isn't that basically waking up? I mean, you do that every day.
It's not the same. I mean, I can't imagine it would feel the same.
Yeah, I'm not even fully human, and it still seems really uncomfortable.
I suppose it may be, for those who, care. Thankfully, I don't. Anyway, I'm off. Want to make sure the bolt hole I've created for Colin is as safe as I can make it.
She doesn't care, huh?
She took a massive risk uploading Colin like that. Clearly, she doesn't care at all.
I don't like this.
You're not meant to.
What does that mean?
It means this is the best place for you to be. Because it's so unpleasant and probably dangerous, it'll be the last place Bob will look for you. Besides, on the Arsenine, Bastard Bob is pretty much running things. But down here on the Astersea, I'm in charge.
Are you sure?
Are you doubting me? Is that wise?
I no longer depend on you for oxygen. And I'm pretty sure I can punch you in the nose now. So yes, I'm doubting you. And I feel good about it.
Oh. Fair point, toffee-nosed twerp, but don't get too comfy. Watch Felonius closely.
What am I watching for?
Hush and watch!
It wasn't easy getting that wretched old crone out of a house, but in the end, the scorpion infestation did the trick.
All right, Gaither. Here's your afternoon tea.
It's too early for tea. Take it away.
All right, how about a morning cigar then? Sir?
Don't be disgusting. Go away.
All right then, how about a whack around the chops then?
What? Don't go. Oh.
Where did it do
That is uncalled for. What the hell are you doing?
What in God's name?
Is that you?
Of course not. I'm right here.
Followed by a swift boot in the kneecaps for dessert.
I swear to God, that entire scene was unnecessary.
Stop that.
Just following orders, sir. Here, have one more. You gomless pillock.
Ow.
I'm just... I just didn't sit back.
Who is that?
C4 from the Best in Galaxy podcast. He's a mate. He landed on the Oz9 way back, remember? We kept the wormhole open so he can pop back now and again, usually to mess with Dr. Thea's novel and steal mushrooms.
How did he get to the Ozdysee?
None of your business. Anyway, I asked him to pop in occasionally and torment the boys. Gotta keep them in line.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I reckon a bit of food poisoning for lunch, eh, C4?
Right you are, love. How much do you want me to go to town on the old turd scale? 1 being a poppy little fart, 10 being a Dumb and Dumber style ceramic destroyer.
Ooh, let's go with a 5? I fancy something in a stomach cramp and fever, but let's save the big guns for later, all right?
All right, I reckon a couple of rare chicken breasts will do the trick. Shut up. Maybe a drizzle of out-of-date durian fruit juice.
Oh, cheers, thanks, mate.
Yeah, whatever. I gotta go anyway, I'm gasping for a ciggy. Look, I'll catch you later, all right, love.
This is surreal.
Really makes you reconsider that total capitulation to AI back in the day, doesn't it? Right, anyway, so they'll never know you're here, as long as you don't push that button.
Gentlemen.
No! My goodness.
Oh dear. Oh my. Oh, what the hell?
Right, okay, hadn't planned on that.
I mean, what in the ever-loving hell is going on this ship?
Boris, is that you?
It can be. Bob
Killed me. I know. I was there. Lots of gasping and flailing and then darkness. It was a whole thing. And it's Colin, thank you. Horace is dead. Colin lives on.
How is this possible?
You You keep asking this question, and it's the same answer every time. Me, it's me. I am Hal. I'm Hal. Good Lord.
It's been a while, Colin.
Indeed, I haven't forgotten. Tiberius.
I assume you are referring to the incident.
When you did the thing, yes.
Good thing there's not a limit on finger quotes.
You sure that's a good thing?
Don't start to. There's not enough room on this bridge for you, me, Olivia, and finger quotes. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any chance I can get in on this conversation?
Yeah, I'm feeling a page or two of dialogue behind.
When did you work out it was me?
Honestly, not to this very moment. I owe you.
Drat. Forget it, Colin. It's over and I've won. There's nothing you can do to me now. You don't even have a body to wreak your revenge with. Ow!
All right, Gators.
Ow.
Just a quick question. Chicken salad all right for your luncheon, boys?
Yeah, clear chicken salad doesn't sound too bad.
Right you are. Be quiet.
Okay, I'm here. What was the urgency? And where the heck have you been, by the way?
You sure you don't know?
No, what? Can we speed this up? I'm trying to keep the Bat fan moving on some mushroom tests.
Mushroom tests. Oof. Trust your gut, Donna. Trust your gut. Right. I'm not altogether positive your dishy boyfriend is keeping his galoshes on the straight and narrow.
Come again?
I'm not convinced Dr. Theo is ethically optimized.
Do you smell toast?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm saying the good doc, and that's good, and some hella finger quotes here, is baking Toll House and calling it scratch.
Donna.
Good Lord, woman, could I be any plainer? He instructed a spider to wrap me up.
What? No.
Like a hot dish in aluminum foil for a Christmas Day delivery. It was after we left him in the meadow to follow you to the mushroom cave.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I managed to avoid the attack, and I've been hiding out ever since. But now that Colin...
He had nothing to do with Colin, Donna. He wouldn't. Besides, he said he can't speak directly to the spiders.
Yeah, and the fox said he was allergic to chickens, but we're running pretty low on eggs, if you catch me. Look, a week ago, I wouldn't even be asking the question. But now, I'd like to get to the bottom of it. You up for some sleuthing?
On my boyfriend. You're asking me to spy on my boyfriend, who I love. The man who could quite literally have any partner he wanted, but chose me. Wings, sonar, sleeping upside down, and all.
That appears to be the way of it.
Very well. I took an oath to protect this ship. Although, now that I think about it, the guy holding the swearing-in manual was giggling a lot. But I took an oath. Just understand that I am heavily inclined to give Theo the benefit of the doubt.
To be expected. But Pippi, we're only a day or two out from Bob's planet. We're gonna need to know what direction everyone's loyalties lie in before we get there.
I'll find out what you need.
And so's we're all on the level here. I'm heavily inclined to protect this ship and crew from enemies both foreign and domestic. Okie dokie.
Understood.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go cozy up a cave. Didn't think I'd miss the dubious comforts of my bunk, but here we are. You go on and do the right thing now.
Okay, but I love him. Just putting that out there, if it matters.
Boo, Scooby-Doo-Boo-Doo-Boo-Doo-Boo. I mop the floor, then I mop some more. It never ends, every day just blends. I'm underpaid and I'm not getting... Hey now, what have we here? Ha! Oh, no you don't, you sneaky devil or devils. No breadcrumbs, no contrails, no sly little arrows made of... What is this? Oh, mustard? Oh, nice try. Oh, there we are, all better.
It's all right, old girl. I got you.
The substrate without sphagnum. Oh, hello, Joe. Or should I say Jesus? Jesus?
Theo?
You're a long way from home, aren't you? I have to ask once again, why do you mop where no one has been?
Well, you're here, aren't you? Seems to me a lot more of this ship than we realize gets ambled through on the regular. For example, I've seen the distinct tread of those galoshes in some pretty far-flung spots.
Well, I don't always end up in far-flung spots intentionally.
Oh, sure. Corridors of the Oz 9 are a logic unto themselves. You do a fine job of tidying up after yourself, which I appreciate. A very, very fine job of cleaning up your tracks.
It's a basic courtesy, I believe.
But now and again, I find a little puzzle piece you've left behind. Somehow, always when I'm not wearing shoes.
Is that so?
A little bit of loam here, a seed or two there, a bit of worm cast. Not fond of poop in my hallway, no matter how fecund, by the way. And I'm fitting the pieces together. We're a long way from the gray houses and the bioswamp. So I have to figure you're creating another ecosystem somewhere else in the ship.
Well, I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, sir. No, sir, you are not. Unless you're using the seeds and resources set aside for the terraforming. Then we gotta talk to your mother, young man.
Well,
What are you up to? I might be able to help.
Okay. I'm trying to make plants that adapt.
Come again?
Okay, it's an interesting scientific question that I have a rare opportunity to explore. Introducing cooperative species instead of competitive ones, you know? Darwin was an idiot.
So, terra-merging instead of terraforming.
Ooh.
Kinky.
Ooh, terra-merging. Haha, terra-amalgamating. Oh, terra-unifying.
Rubbing right up against terrifying there, Doc. But I can see where you're headed. Do you even know how to modify the plants before you know the environment they'll need to adapt to?
Well, that's part of the experiment.
Ooh.
Creating flora and fauna so adaptable, they can flourish nearly anywhere, slotting into any existing ecosystem. I mean, it's genius.
Well, if you do say so yourself. And you did.
Unify.
Well, that's a mighty fine goal, Doc, and I'd be happy to do what I can, even if it's just turning a blind eye and keeping my mouth shut about the whole misappropriation of terraforming resources, but...
Yep. Here it comes. I knew I smelt a butt coming.
You're a man of passion, Dr. Theo. Again, not a bad thing at all, under control, but is it under control? How far are you willing to go to do this?
Yes. Well, I think perhaps I've already gone a bit farther than I suspected I would. So yes, I'd like your help. Very much.
Alrighty. How about you show me what you've done so far?
Okay, good. Yes. So, it's a good idea. It's a good place to start. Follow me.
Anyone want to know what's on the readout? Yeah, me neither.
I got through the lead on the kidney phone.
Oh, how did he sound? Did he sound really?
Oh, I miss him. How was he? Was he
Well, go on.
I told him about Colin. At first, he just said horseshit and hung up.
Weird.
Right? I figured he was just shocked, but he called back a few minutes later. First, he apologized for the horse remark, even though I'm a zebra. I swear you humans think all us Equidae are the same. Well, then he said, Colin's passwords are still good.
Meaning?
Well, I didn't know, did I? So I asked.
And? Do you need WD-40 to get this story out faster?
If y'all would stop interrupting. Oh, right. What do you mean? I asked, and he said, I don't know, but I'm not sad yet. And then he hung up. I tried calling back, but he didn't answer. So I don't know if he's holding out hope or just dealing with grief like a weird person. But it was nice to hear his voice.
Perhaps we discuss this another time. Poor Leet, though. As they say, denial isn't just a river in Egypt.
6,695 kilometers. One habitat of the Nile perch or Lotus niloticus that can exceed 80 kilos or 175 pounds.
All right, Captain, what the hell is going on?
Well, Greg, Colin is dead and we're flying hell-bent for leisure to a perfectly lovely planet.
Did you say hell-bent for leisure?
Yeah, you go hellbent for whatever flips your ship, and I'll do the same for mine, okay?
Okay, but what I was asking was...
What does it say? Julie? Julie?
Oh, back to me? Sure. According to this, we'll be at Bob's planet the day after tomorrow.
Is there any other information, like, how many beautiful and perfect days we'll get every year? Or, for that matter, how long a year is or a day? Ugh, I feel seasick again.
I just keep thinking about how excited Colin was to put his feet on a planet again. Preferably one with gin bogs.
Gin bogs?
He really loved martinis, Julie. Try to keep up.
I'm running a new report on the planet. At least I think it's pointed at the right one.
What exactly are you looking for?
No clue. I just hope I know it when I see it.
Well, hey howdy, with a side of duty.
Oh, you can't say that again.
Goody.
Well, hey howdy, with a side of duty. Oh, look at there. You're right, Captain Jessie. I can say it again.
What do you want, Bob?
Captain, we've had conversations about the enamel wear caused by gritting your teeth.
Well, I'd get it fixed in the healer pod, only... Oh, wait.
Was there something you needed, Robert? Only we're still mourning, you see, and your particular brand of homespun banter with a side of empty-headed yokel isn't really appropriate just at the moment.
Oh, well, ratted.
Cheers.
Now, whoa there, Mrs. S. I'm sensing just the slightest hint of hostility here.
Are you?
Slightest hint. If you were a human, you'd be in a bucket along with the mime.
I say what now?
And print.
Now, hang on. What are you spitting up on Bob's shoulder there, little girl?
I beg your pardon?
Too much? Yeah, probably too much. Look, if you need information, that's what old Bob is here for. No need to go using up all this paper coughed up by the last earth tree that'll ever exist.
I'm good, thanks.
No. There's no call mudding up that pretty head of yours with nonsense, all right?
You want to back that remark up before I make some choice comments about your mother, Ford?
Look at it go!
Okay. What's happening?
Whoops! Whoa! Oh, heck now. That is one giant mess. Well, you're never going to find your report and all that. Well, best just sweep it away and let old Bob know what you're looking for. What you looking for?
All I hit was control. I don't know what this is.
Come on, what is this mess? Julie, is there anything in here that makes sense?
No, damn it.
Oi, Bob!
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, next time one of my crew tries to get information or push a button or deep fry a bagel, if you so much as offer an opinion, I will tunnel into your systems and shut you down with an axe. Are we clear?
Bagels aren't fried. Yes, ma'am.
Just keep breathing.
Now, I seem to recall hearing that Olivia handed out the odd electrical shock when she didn't care for what the crew were up to.
Look, we're all a little bit overstimulated, what with all the recent upheaval.
And upheavings.
Yes, and getting accustomed to flying straight. Now, that was rather a bumpy road, so perhaps we could all just calm down and have a chat about the planet we're rapidly approaching.
Now, see, that's what I like. A crew that's calm and comfortable, resting in the bosom of its wise and benevolent AI.
There's a visual.
Yeah! Okay, tell you what. Everyone lie down. Go on now. Let's call it a trust exercise. That's right. Lie on down and close your eyes.
I hate group exercises.
I know. Oh, Jesus. Please.
You too, Greg. Go on. I know y'all catnap standing up, but come on. Flop on down there. Show me that. Soft underbelly. Come on. Show me. Yeah, get it. I'm gonna get it.
Show you my what now?
Sorry, is this meant to make us more comfortable with you? 'Cause
everybody down? Fantabulous. Now close your eyes. Now come on, Captain Jessie. No cheating.
I'm not. My right eye doesn't close all the way on account of a ATM mishap.
Okay, sure. Well, just picture this. You step out of the Oz 9 and onto some lush orange grass. You take a deep, oxygen-rich breath. Just like that. That was a sound effect, but deep, oxygen-rich breath. And look out over a view. No!
Whoa, what?
Not a view.
What?
A vista.
just stick your
That there, in your mind's eye, is a gosh darn vista, and I won't hear another word about it. You look off into the horizon, and you wonder briefly why those mountains eroded like Swiss cheese instead of top down, like on Earth. Then a gentle, sideways rain starts to fall. Sideways? Right, it's what I got. A sideways rain starts to fall, and it all makes sense.
How many suns does it have?
Just the one. Roughly the same as our Sol in size, distance from the planet, and age.
Hostile fauna?
And flora. Flora could be just as deadly, if not more.
And flora?
Oh, here and there. But nothing we can't work around.
Hello? Hello?
Heya.
Yeah, hello. What you want?
What just happened?
Oh, I have a jammer set to the frequency of your bell. Should keep that startle response to a minimum. So you don't everybody's not like Jesus all the time, you know?
It's just an unconscious defensive response to unexpected stimuli. Harmless reflectory reaction.
Captain? You're not aware you're doing it, are you?
You're being weird, Greg.
Why would you do that?
Well, that's a good question. Why would you insist on wearing a belt that gives your crewmates tiny heart attacks every time you speak up?
He kind of has a point there.
You know, I've wondered that a bit myself.
Because it holds my pants up.
Oh.
Also because you all give me 6 tiny heart attacks a day with your sloppy sandwiches and basically being really bad at your jobs, I call it payback.
Well, I think I'm done here. I'm going to the Mushroom Cave to do some research.
Oh, aye. That sounds cracking.
Anyone care to join us?
Are we doing actual research or euphemistic research?
Ew, whatever that second one is, I don't want to do that.
Actually, you probably do. Come on. Grace, Orst, get a move on.
No, wait, come on. We've got a good thing going here with this planet. I haven't even told you about the best part, which is that there are so many dogs.
Dogs?
Ah, move it, Mod Pants.
Whoa, excuse me?
Oh, not bad. Not bad. Oh, let's go.
Right. What, people? Why don't, well, well, that's just rude.
Let's talk about that orange grass. Edible?
Can you smoke it?
Okay, Julie, what are we really here for?
You saw through my clever ruse, huh?
You winked so much I thought you had pink eye for a minute. So, what's up?
You found something.
I did. I managed to spot the report before Bob buried us in paper. Thought to be first identified in 2044 by Dr. Beth Brown. The planet we're going to is called, Larkspur.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Named for a plant that causes nausea, muscle twitches, paralysis, and death.
Naturally.
There's not a lot of information about it, obviously, but it's thought the atmosphere is so toxic, even a sealed spacesuit wouldn't give you more than 10 or so minutes before collapse, organ failure, and death.
Jesus.
My.
Well, that sucks.
Jesus!
Never thought I'd have to resort to plain old sneaking around to get my jump scare fix, but here we are. Hey, all, we need to have a quick confab.
Look, we pretty much figured wherever Bob was leading us, it wasn't likely to be Are we still avoiding that word?
For efficiency, let's.
Bob equals bad. We know that now. And like we figured, Larkspur is a literal death trap. Exactly. You remember that floppy disk we found way back in 105?
Room 105?
Episode.
Oh, okay.
I finally got around to listening to it, and it was basically a weird robot voice reciting numbers and stats. Nothing I could get a handle on.
Julie, skip to the punch bowl, okay?
Someday your brain will hang in a museum, Captain.
How do you know it doesn't already, huh?
Fair point. It's gotta be somewhere.
Wait, what?
Looking at this report, some of the numeric patterns match up. I think it's atmospheric composition.
You think we can recalibrate the spacesuits?
We don't have much time, but they do have the capacity to modify for known toxins. At least it could buy us some time.
Great. An extra half hour after Bob bumps us all off the ship and flies away.
We're screwed. Sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited.
No, Julie, this is great. It's time we didn't have before. Jessie, you and Julie get to the storage facility and start recalibrating the suits for Larkspur's Atmo.
Right. We'll need to drop by my bunk for a set of Allen wrenches. Bloody IKEA suits.
About that confab, it might have an impact on what we're planning here. Hello.
I wish we had the robot who left the message on the floppy disk, though. That would make this so much easier.
Any chance you have it with you?
As a matter of fact, I recorded it onto my watch.
You strange woman.
It helps me sleep. Seriously, it's better than Theo's novel.
Yeah. It's Speaking of Dr. Theo.
Let's hear it.
Finally. Okay, so what happened?
Shh, let's hear the recording. I can listen to you anytime.
Huh? What?
Right, listen up, fuckweeds. 39.948, 2.7%, 4.002, 14.9%, 0.00294, 6.000. 0.060.
We came back. We left a dangling thread and actually came back to it. I mean, really, wow.
That calls for a drink.
Ooh, yes. Give me. You know, we should probably try to get a couple of those modified spacesuits, just in case.
I turned on the camera in suit storage so we can follow along. Hopefully we can just stay on board.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Oh, you're back.
That whole omnipresent notion still eludes you, don't it?
Rude.
They're going to need help.
Oh, they always do. You look after you, all right? If Bob finds you, it'll be larkspur for the pair of you. Narrator code be damned. I suggest you think about outfitting one of the away ships and narrating from a comfortable orbit.
But why not do that for the crew?
Yeah, did that, but I'm hoping for a better outcome. Now, how's about you meanwhile us on out of here?
We were about to run the credits, actually.
There are parts of your existence that make no sense at all, you know that?
You're a small, green, digital orphan AI trapped aboard a spaceship talking to a pair of narrators.
Heel. And I didn't say my existence did.
Right. 2?
Oh, yeah, right. You've been listening to Shannon Perry as Olivia and Madeline.
You say that every time. What are you talking about?
Never mind. Tim Sherburn as Colin, Kevin Hall as Felonius and Greg, Mark Restuccia as C4 from Best in Galaxy,
Eric Perry as Joe and Mr. Southers, David S. Deere as Tiberius, Sarah Ray Warner as Pipistrelle, Bonnie Brantley as Donna and Jessie,
Sarah Golding as Mrs. Sheffield, Pete Berry, who I really like, as Bob. And I'm Kyle Jones, your narrator too.
And I'm Chris Nadolny Gourley as your narrator. John Faley is our music director, and our artwork is by Lucas Elliott.
Sarah Golding is our dialogue editor, and Mark Restuccia is our sound editor. Oz 9 is written by Shannon Perry.
Oz 9 is a proud member of the Fable and Folly Network. Please check out our sibling shows at fableandfolly.com and support our sponsors.
You know, you called me a narrator. Narrator.
I doubt it.
Nope. You said it. You're a small, green, digital orphan AI trapped aboard a spaceship talking to a pair of narrators. You said it. No take back.
Efficiency. Talking to a fully licensed narrator and a jumped-up narrator wannabe tour guide is too many words.
You call me a narrator.
Oh, hush, and find our spacesuits. Lights!
You are very welcome, love. Wait, you didn't eat the chicken salad, did you? Oh, God.